All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to our weekly Team Passion call. It is Monday, May 9th, and I'm really excited to share with you guys tonight about your personal brand and defining your lifer and really finding these business partners. So I think when we talk about finding our business partners, we think that there's a place where they're all hanging out and they're waiting for us to find them, right? And there's like something magical that I'm going to tell you to say, and you're going to sign up these amazing people. So it doesn't really work like that. It takes a lot of time, a lot of effort, and a lot of patience. But one of the biggest things that it takes is for you to become the person that you're looking for. So usually you are the person that you're looking for, right? But there's certain attributes that you have to improve upon in someone that you're looking for in a business partner. So I have had the great pleasure over the past few years of working with Chalene Johnson and going through her Marketing Impact Academy, and then also working with her personally in a mentorship program for about 18 months. And it was really great being able to work with her and, Mark and I to sit and say, okay, this is where we're going, this is what we're doing, and then for her to say, no, how about you try this, or, so a lot of what I'm going to share tonight, everything that I'm going to share tonight is all from Chalene's programs and everything that she has taught me. So a lot of times when you do her programs like Smart Success or Marketing Impact, again, we're looking for that magic sauce and that piece of info that, okay, she's going to tell me exactly what I need to hear, exactly what I need to do. And she takes you through, in Marketing Impact, she takes you through, I think it's about 12 modules. And like the first 4 modules are on this topic. Everybody's like, okay, so this is a social media training. So she's going to tell us how to run YouTube and Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and Snapchat and all that stuff. But she doesn't do that until you've done all of this work. So this is the foundation that you have to do. And this, I'm telling you guys, when I tell you that the business partners that I have been finding in the past 18 months versus just like taking anybody in the beginning, it's very, very different. Such specific stories that I've shared with you guys before on past Zoom calls or in meetings, of specific people that I have found because of this exercise that I'm going to share with you tonight. So it's not like we're going to do this exercise tonight and then tomorrow you're going to sign 5 coaches, right? So again, please hear me when I say you need to be patient. This is going to take time. This isn't going to be the first time you do this. So make sure you kind of listen up, and we may have to do this in two parts. So we'll see how it goes. So we're going to talk about defining our personal brand first. So one of the first things that Chalene said that I love, so we're always like, what's our brand? We don't know our brand. How do we find our brand? And we're looking for calls on how to find our brand. And she simplified this so much last week when I was listening to this, and I was like, oh, so your brand is professionally what people can expect of you. So what people have begun to know you for, right? So it's everything you post on Facebook. So everything that you post, what are you known for? What do people come to you for? And chances are it's mom, health coach, beach body coach, all of those things that you post a ton about. That's what they've become to know you for, and they're coming to you for advice. I can say that people come to me, hey, can you give me an idea of a personal development book, Nicole? Like people that don't want anything to do with Beachbody. I always see you talking about personal development. Can you give me an idea on a book? I have a friend who wants to lose weight, and I thought of you right away. Like just things that people are coming to you and asking you questions in your inbox. Like, what do people come to you the most or make comments on your stuff the most? Like, what are people saying to you that makes you think, okay, I think this is my brand? So kind of that's how I want you guys to think about what your brand is. You know, how the messages are coming in, how people come to you, what they come to your wall for. You know, I'm sure you've gotten messages saying, I come to your page every day because. So kind of think about that. And if not, ask people on social media, what do you love most about my page? What do you love upcoming? What do you have known to, you know, come to know me for? What do you love most about my page? Just start asking. Okay, so question 1. So that's a little overview of how this is all going to work. So question 1, how do you hope potential customers or future customers will see you? How do you hope potential customers or future customers will see you? Number 2, how do you suppose most people see you? So those things I just talked about. Mom, you know, a motivator, things like that. A positive person on their feed. So how do you suppose most people see you? Number 3, how would you like your personal brand to be described? How would you like your personal brand to be described? Number 4, using 5 adjectives or short phrases, describe your personal brand's desired look and feel. Using 5 adjectives or short phrases, describe your personal brand's desired look and feel. Number 5, how do you suppose a new follower or customer might describe who you are or what you probably do? How do you suppose a new follower or customer might describe who you are or what you probably do? Number 6, when you look at your social media, your website branding, etc., what does your content say about your brand? And be honest, my answer was a little all over the place. So when you look at your social media or your website branding, what does your content say about your brand? Number 7, what changes or tweaks do you think you might need to make to better represent your brand or current direction outline? What changes or tweaks do you think you might need to make to better represent your brand or current direction online? Okay, number 8. What is it that you do differently than others in your space? So what is it that you do differently than others in your space? So what sets you apart from every other Beachbody coach out there? Number 9, what is it that makes your approach unique? What is it that makes your approach unique? Number 10, what common qualities, practices, style, or approach do you see in your colleagues or other businesses in your industry that you choose to avoid? So what common qualities, practices, style, or approach do you see in your colleagues or other business in your industry that you choose to avoid? Number 11, what character traits are important to you? What character traits are important to you? Number 12, what do you stand for that is important to you and may not be obvious? For example, your faith, your sense of humor, your beliefs. So what do you stand for that is important to you and may not be obvious? For example, your faith, your sense of humor, beliefs. Number 13, what qualities are most attractive to you or feel the most comfortable when you think about the type of people you enjoy working with? What qualities are most attractive to you or feel the most comfortable when you think about the type of people you enjoy working with? Number 14, describe the personality type of people you're most comfortable being around. So think about a group of friends that you just love being around. What is their personality type? Number 15, what type of words, language, and verbiage do you hear those in your industry use that might not fit for you? So what type of words, language, and verbiage do you hear those in your industry use that might not fit for you? Number 16, how is your language, style, or approach different than others in your industry? How is your language, style, or approach different than others? Number 17, why is what you do important to you? Why is what you do important to you? All right, number 18. What is it about your childhood or past painful experiences that fuels your passion? What is it about your childhood or past painful experiences that fuels your passion? Number 19, what one message do you want people to take away after working with you or your business? What one message do you want people to take away after working with you or your business? All right, we're going to describe the type of person you're most interested in attracting to your business or service. So we're going to talk about this, but this doesn't mean this is the only person you're looking for, okay? If the first one is male or female, if you say female, it doesn't mean that you're never going to sign up a male. So just, it's okay to do this. So first one, male or female? What is their age range? Are they married or single? What is their education level? Do they have children? How many? Where do they live? What are they struggling with? Where are they at in their journey? Why is this type of person attracted to you? What is it about you that makes them feel like they are in the right hands? What is it about you that makes them feel like they are in the right hands? All right, now that you've described the type of person you're most interested in attracting, what specific changes might you need to make to help others better identify your brand messaging? I'll say that again. Now that you've described the type of person you're most interested in attracting, what specific changes might you need to make to help others better identify your brand messaging? So what do you have to improve upon in your social media so that people will see this about you, everything that you just described? All right, let's talk a little bit. Yes, I can read that again. Now that you've described the type of person you're most interested in attracting, what specific changes might you need to make to help others better identify your brand messaging? So everything that you just talked about in the past 20 questions, are you getting that point across in your social media? And if not, what specific changes do you need to make? You bet. All right, so let's kind of talk about that. How did that all feel? Did that help? Do you need me to repeat anything? So this is the second time I've done it, and I was adding stuff. So this will definitely be something that you'll need to do again. Does anyone have anything? I didn't get number 5. So you said, Mom? You didn't? Okay, number 5 was, how do you suppose a new follower or customer might describe who you are or what you probably do? How do you suppose a new follower or customer might describe who you are or what you do? All right, let's go to the next worksheet. I don't know how far we're going to get because it's 9:30 and this one has like a lot more. But let's start it. And I'm going to read this from Shalene. This is Shalene's words here. Does anyone have any questions on what we just did? Everybody good? Okay. This lesson is dedicated to helping you define your lifer. So who is your lifer? Your lifer is that person you instantly connect with. You get them and they get you. It's the person you want to serve. While answering the questions below, think about the type of person you want to attract and serve with your knowledge and your product. Remember that your lifer is a lot like you, maybe just a few steps behind. As a reminder, you are to answer these questions as if you're describing one person. While we know that you'll be attracting customers and clients of all walks of life, this exercise has been designed to help you think about one person. Start by thinking of your perfect customer. Ideally, you should describe someone you've worked with or work with currently who brings you great joy. They get you. You're able to really help them. They're easy to please, a joy to serve. They make you feel like what you're doing matters. They appreciate your approach, your style, and everything about you. If you have never experienced this type of customer, think of a friend or acquaintance that you feel this way about. I've been doing this long enough to just know. So this may take a little bit of practice, but there have been times in this business that there are people in my business that I haven't enjoyed working with. So there are questions in here that are going to take you through, okay, who don't you like to work with, to get who you do like to work with. But the ones that I just thoroughly enjoy working with, I mean, I think they all know who they are. They hear from me often. We have great message threads. Like, if they pick up the phone and call me, I will answer it right away. Like, that's how I always think of, this is how I always like to think of my lifer. When this rings, do you go, ugh, or hi, right? That is exactly how I think of my lifer. Like, if I look at that caller ID, I'm not answering it if you're not my lifer. I'm just not. Like, it's so hard, right? Like, it's just so hard. You're all gonna be testing me now, trying to call my phone. Shit, does she like me? No. It's just, you can just tell. You can just tell who you love being around and who you love spending time with. And, you're always inviting them to go places with you, or to come over, or to hang out, or just like you would drop everything in a heartbeat to go and hang out with them because you just love them. All right, so let's start. Where does this person live? So we've done a few of these already. So this is, where do they live? How old are they? What is their marital status? Do they have kids? What is their profession? Donna, I would answer you. You are very sweet. Their general household income. What kind of car do they drive? And when I think of this one, when I think about what kind of car do they drive, I more or less think about, is it well taken care of? Like, it doesn't have to be, a Beamer. It just like, or is it a soccer mom's car? Like, just whatever. Don't think of the brand or make of the car, but just describe the car. How often do they vacation? Are they Disney fans? What are their likes, interests, and hobbies? Where do they shop? And again, that's more of like, not Walmart versus Nordstrom, but like, do they like to bargain shop? Do they like things like, for me, like TJ Maxx gives me anxiety. I need an outfit put together on a mannequin, and then I will buy it. I cannot rummage through TJ Maxx racks. I just can't, no matter how much money I'm going to save. Lori knows this. Lori would never send me into TJ Maxx, or she would have to hold my hand. What do you know about their health practices? Do they work out? Do they eat healthy? What do you know about their hobbies and habits? I know this next one is important to a lot of you. Are they a person of faith? How important is their faith? What character traits are most obvious about this person? How do they dress? What is it about you that intrigues this person? What is it about you that intrigues this person? Why do you think they like your style and approach? Why do you think they like your style and approach? What do you have in common with this person? What do you think they find most relatable about you? What do you think they find most relatable about you? What expertise or knowledge do you have that they desire or come to you for? What expertise or knowledge do you have that they desire or come to you for? Okay, listen closely to this one. If we created a new scale to measure knowledge or expertise in your area, and your current level of knowledge represented a 10, how would you rate their current level of expertise or knowledge in this area? 1 being an interest but no real knowledge, and 10 representing someone who has all the knowledge you have today. So in the health and fitness, are they as knowledgeable as you are on a scale of 1 to 10? How eager, interested, and ready is this person to learn more? So ready. What is it about this person that has you excited about serving, helping, working with, or guiding them? What social media platforms do you think they frequent most often? How internet savvy is this person? The social media one, Christina, what social media platforms do you think they frequent more often? And then how internet savvy is this person? How does this person consume media? TV, radio, internet, social platforms, books, magazines, other. So how do they get their info? How would you describe their attention span? Are they all over the place, focused, or somewhere in between? How much free time do you suspect they have? Describe their current level of content or happiness. What area of their life seems to be most out of balance? Does this person believe there must be a better way, a better product, a solution they haven't discovered? Does this person believe there must be a better way, a better product, a solution they haven't discovered? What kind of pet peeves might this person have? Do you know of anything you might do, say, or produce that might be a deal breaker for this person? For example, using foul language, price increases, typos, poor service, rescheduling an appointment. So do you know of anything you might do, say, or produce that might be a deal breaker for this person? We're almost there. What matters most to this person in life? Describe what their energy would be like if you were in their presence. Think about what this person wants or desires as it relates to your product, service, or expertise. So think about that for a minute. Now, what would you say is the biggest challenge or obstacle for them? So they want what you have, but what would you say their biggest challenge or obstacle would be? She gives an example here. She's a very creative person who leads with her heart and has a real resistance to learning how to set up tech-related tools for her business. This fear of technology has created a monster-sized obstacle which she knows is preventing her from growing her online business. So they want something from you, but they have an obstacle or a challenge. Okay. Spend some time thinking about what he or she does know and doesn't know about your product, service, or expertise. In other words, based on the one person you are using for this example, try to determine where he or she is at. So on one side of the paper, what does this person know? On the other side of the paper, what will this person need to know? So this person knows, this person will need to know. So write some things down that they know already or they will need to know. So think of those like 5 or 10 questions that people ask you, like how much time is it going to take? How much will it cost? All that stuff. Yes, I will repeat that. So spend some time thinking about what he or she does know and doesn't know about your products or service. So based on what this one person that you're thinking about, what do they already know and what will they need to know? What terminology or industry-specific language should you assume they do not yet have? What terminology or industry-specific language should you assume they do not yet have? Do you believe you could save this person time and why? Do you believe you could save this person time and why? Do you believe you could save this person money or help them make it? How? Do you believe you could save this person money or help them make it, and how? I think she wrote all these questions just for us. Almost there. Oh, we're going to get to the good stuff in a minute. Do you believe you could save this person from the challenges, mistakes, or missteps you encountered? Do you believe you could save this person from the challenges, mistakes, or missteps you encountered? Okay, listen very carefully to this next one. This is what you will target when you are running Facebook ads. Ready? What other people, celebrities, brands, or experts do you assume this person probably follows online or perhaps is a fan of? This does not need to relate to your brand, product, or service. If you happen to know they love Monday Night Football, the Discovery Channel, Joel Osteen, Oprah, Howard Stern, list all that you are aware of. I love doing this type of stuff. It helps when I do it over and over again. It helps me to help Mark plug targets in. Brainstorm any other information you know about this person, as each piece can later be used to target, seek, and attract more lifers just like this one. So any other info about this person that you haven't already covered. Okay, now the fun stuff. Let's talk about who you'd like to repel. Let's face it, you can't please everyone, and you shouldn't spend a moment trying to. You do a disservice to yourself, your vision, your passion, and your other clients and customers by allowing those who really will never be satisfied to drag you down, dim your light, and question your ability. You must recognize that the universe has an abundance of people who adore you, need you, and are looking for you right now. Do not spend another moment catering to those who would be better served by another. This allows you to more fully serve those people you really like, those customers you would consider your friends, your lifers. In order to do this, we have to remove your need to please and help you better identify and perhaps even repel those people who are not a good fit. So let's get to work. Number 1, if I think of a time when I felt insecure about my business or knowledge, this person or type of person comes to mind. Did everyone get that? Number 2, I don't need to work with people who don't understand this about me. Number 3, the values and character traits that I find least desirable in a customer or client are. The values and traits that I find least desirable are. Number 4, the value or character traits that I will not tolerate in a customer or a client include. Number 5, I will not work with people who find the time to complain about. Anything. Number 6, if I were to describe the kind of people I am least interested in helping, it would be. She gives an example. I would say I'm least interested in people looking for black hat internet scams or workarounds, or I am least interested in working with people who believe that someone is supposed to do the work for them. So if I were to describe the kind of people I am least interested in helping, it would be. The kind of personality or energy I'm least comfortable around is negativity. Number 8, the kind of people who seem to not understand my style or approach might be described as. Number 9, when I think back on my least desirable clients or customers, the following traits or experiences come to mind. Yes, when I think back on my least desirable clients or customers, the following traits or experiences come to mind. Last one. I know it's late. So we lost about 12 people. So woohoo for you guys. Stick it with me. All right. Rewrite the following sentence 3 times. This is my life and my dream business, and I will work with the kind of people I really like. I will repeat it. This is my life and my dream business, and I will work with the kind of people I really like. Repetitive journaling. This is my life and my dream business, and I will work with the kind of people I really like. Got that? How did that feel? That was good, right? Yes, thank you, Chrissy. Yeah, so good. So I paid $2,000 for these worksheets, so you're welcome. Yeah, no, this is just so good. She just makes you do this work. So we're all in this fast pace of I just want to sign more people. I just want to find business partners. I just want to do this. But you have to do this work first. You have to go through this worksheet or these questions again and again. So obviously this is recorded so you can go back and listen, but this is the work that we skip because we just want to get to the good stuff. We're just ready to sign people up. We're just ready to sign challenges. We're just ready to sign coaches. But you have to do this, because then every day, listen, when you do this every day, when you make a Facebook post, you are just talking to this lifer. That's it. You're not talking to those people that you just described on those last 10 questions. You don't give a shit what they think about you. So you're not talking to them. You're not talking to the ones that you can't stand being around, the ones that you ignore on that caller ID. So who cares what they're going to think about your post? Let them unfriend you. Let them block you. Let them delete you. That means that they are getting out of your car and they're making room for more people to get in your car. So that is one thing Chalene says all the time. Good, I'm glad you don't like me. Get out of my car. She doesn't want people in her car that don't belong there. And that is whenever I did that with her like two years ago, and she said it like that. It just makes so much more sense. So when someone tells me no, I'm like, good, you're not meant to be in my car. And that doesn't mean the no, there are some no's that are not now, but the big no's that are like, unfriend you or just whatever. So you've got to make room. The more you get stuck on these people that you think you care about what they think about you, the less you're blocking your lifers. You're completely blocking your lifers from coming into your life by you caring about what those people who mean nothing to you you know, you're worrying about them for nothing. So good. It sounds like, I know it was an hour, but it sounds like this was worth your time. Yes. All right. Cool. Any questions? Anyone want to say anything? I know you're all typing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Good night. Next week we have, I think next week we have a guest speaker, Stephanie. I don't know how to say her last name, but she is the ER doctor. Is that next week? Yes. Stephanie is going to be a guest speaker on next week's call. She's an ER doctor that is a 5-star. So she was working in the ER and became a 5-star. You know, you would think as a doctor, she doesn't need something like this. Yes. So she is going to share her story. So it's going to be exciting. And I will, thank you, Donna. I will be looking for all of your posts to change, to have more deep meaning and thought. Now, many of you are already talking to your lifers, I can totally tell. But yeah, anything you can tweak, we can always get better for sure. And I hope to see many of you on Saturday that live here locally. We will, we'll also be doing a lunch at the Jones household after, so hope you guys can make it. But thank you guys and have an amazing night. Bye.